Gav and Cal in the sauna. Alright, so time for some sauna sessions with Gav and Cal. We've got some really nail-biting questions here that will just leave you hanging for more. I can only guess. Alright, first one is, when did you guys start Ward's Gym?
You want to start to kick that
I'll
off?
take that one. 2013 we started Ward's Gym. Had a location to that smaller by myself prior, and we affiliated as CrossFit 2 Wards, or CrossFit Chalk City back then for any of the OGs. And Gavin and I were looking to go into business with each other, and we decided to open up our first location in York Street, and we had that for 3 years.
Yeah, and then in 2016 we moved to 11 Rooney Street, so it's a 3-story facility now. So expanded a little bit since then, added a few more programs. Yeah.
So that's when that happened. Is that all?
How many regionals have you guys been to?
Yeah. Well, me actually, yeah. So I've been to 3 regionals as an individual, and then 1 as a team with our team here from Ward's Gym.
Yeah. And I was on that same team last year, 2018, and I've also qualified for the last 3 years for the Masters Online Qualifier, top 200 in the world, because I'm old.
That's what happens. Dad life. This one I think must have been directed at Gav, not me. Do you even train legs? That must be for you.
That must have been for me. I'm just wiry, although I do have mum's calves, so that's a bonus.
And I just train hamstrings now, so that's good. Just training towards that booty.
Booty gains. What's your favourite benchmark workout?
I reckon my favourite benchmark workout would probably be either Grace or Isabel. Short, sharp, 30 reps, same movement, get it done, fast, in and out. Don't even mind doing those 2 any time of the year. Feel like you don't need to train for them as long as you keep up your weightlifting.
I'm kind of polar opposite, so I could say something like Fran, because I don't mind a thruster and a chin-up, or something long and nasty like Murphy, so I'm either. I don't mind.
Yeah, I don't love Murph. It's not, doesn't really go well with the 90 kilo frames, that one. Do you train every day, Gav?
4 to 5 days. Definitely have a couple of days off a week. It just depends on the work schedule as well. So 5 would be the goal, but sometimes it's only 4.
I like to get up early. I'm starting a new movement. It's called the 3 a.m. Club. Anyone want to join? I'll be here. I get up at 3 a.m. to get in here and train before our first class at 6 a.m. and I do that 3 days a week, and on Sundays I get up at 4. Saturdays, sorry, I get up at 4 to do it. So yeah, 4 days a week for myself. So this one.
Do you have any other siblings? Yes, we have a sister named Kimberly. She's also works within the business. She's a remedial masseuse. And actually both our wives do as well. So my wife Marika's a nutritionist here, and Lisa's one of the coaches as well. So it's quite incestuous down here at Ward's Gym.
Yep, if your last name is Ward,
we
have positions available. Pretty much all we're going to take now is anyone with the last name of Ward. Yeah. This is a classic. I haven't heard this one before. Who's older? Moving on.
What's the
we did that one, yeah.
Oh, yep.
I'll do this one as well. What's your favourite cheat meal, Gav?
Does Sailor Jerry count as food for a cheat meal?
I think if you add ice cream to the Coke and make a spider.
Spider? Yeah, maybe.
I don't mind the ice cream. You put a little mint ice magic on some ice cream. That one will go down a treat for me. That's probably my favourite cheat meal if I had to have one other than every night. Yeah, that'd be it.
Yeah. Who would win in an arm wrestle? Probably.
I don't know.
Probably Cal. He's got them big arms.
Yeah, could have something going for me. This next one is a 2-part question. Does Gavin even eat carbs?
And secondly, does Callum eat anything other than carbs?
So I'm going to leave this with yes and no, and you just work out, obviously, which one makes sense. Clearly, this guy has never eaten a carb. Here we go. Why are we shooting this in a sauna?
We're multitasking. We're trying to get some work done and work on weight loss for old mate. Yeah.
carbs and stuff. They got to go somewhere. Got to get rid of them somehow.
Oh, I'm sweating.
Yeah, no, it's good. How old are your kids?
Well, I've got 2.
That he knows of?
That I know of. Boston is 6 and Violet is 3.
And I have a little girl called Indiana Ray who is starting school next year and she'll be 5 next year. So they're all growing up and we're getting older and they're getting into young little people, which is awesome.
That's awesome.
Gav, this one's for you. How long did it take you to get your black belt?
Just over 10 years. Pretty and consistent 10 years. I didn't have any time off. So
how often do you think you train?
Early days would have been most days, 5-6 days a week, easy. And in the later years, it's thinned out a little bit. Probably the whole reason I started an academy was so I could continue doing jiu-jitsu. So I do it, 4 days a week now with my guys. But yeah, not as much as I did in the beginning.
So when you say it thinned out, are you just talking about your hair or the jiu-jitsu?
Both.
Good. You want to do this one?
Yeah. What's your worst tattoo?
Well, I can take that.
Which one?
I've got a few. I've got 2. My first one when I was 18, turn 18, first thing I wanted to do was get a tattoo. So I got some Asian symbols on my back that said faith. Probably doesn't. Who knows?
Bacon and eggs.
Classic tattoo. And then only a couple of months later went in for my next one, which now looks like a twirling baton. So that's, I think I've got it. I think I've won at the worst. What about yourself?
My first tattoo at 18 was Popeye the Sailor Man. It's on my back shoulder. He's kicking along. He's a bit smudged these days, so...
Got a bit bigger, though.
He's gotten bigger.
Cut some gains.
But, yeah, he's probably my worst one. But, yeah, I still love him. Last question. Will Carl ever get abs again?
Cool.
All right, well, that wraps up this session of...
That hurts, guys. That hurts.
Sauna sessions with Gav and Cal.
Yeah.
If you've got any other important questions that you need answering, then feel free to DM us.
At Ward's Gym.
At
Our
Ward's Gym.
Instagram, that would be the best place to hit it.
And we'll do our best to answer them in a timely manner and see you guys same time, same place next week.
Sweating it out.